And I'm at the point where I have to text all my friends back because I ghosted them for months and be like, the awkward messenger like, hey, I miss y'all, love y'all. And I'm online. Hey everybody. I cannot believe I'm back online. I'm crashing out. I literally got called to film this video by God. Yes. And if you're watching this, then chances are you got called to watch this too. So if you read the title, you're just go ahead and take a seat. I've been offline and I'm here to kind of talk about that here today and a lot of other issues that I just really want you guys to stick around for. While we talk about that and my crashing out and go through that together, for the girlies, y'all gonna come with me to do my nail kind of routine. I'm super weird. I have to have like my nails painted or I don't feel put together, and I'm so weird. Like if they're chipped, I think I'm just a flaw. And you probably wouldn't know that about me actually because I'm so rough on my hands that manicures literally only last 4 days. I'm not kidding. I'm so rough on my hands. I found this, not sponsored. I'm literally just putting the girlies on if you are like me and so anal about your nails too. I found this whole gel kit. It's like a little bit of a process. It's so therapeutic. I got introduced to the world of gel and I tried it for 2 sets and absolutely love it. I'm a really bad nail biter too. And also like with my job, it's more practical for me to just have like my natural nail. I want to try to grow them out a pretty length. I'm literally crazy because I only grew out like these 4 nails and the rest I didn't bite but broke on their own. So I don't know if I should like keep them all the, we'll talk about it in a minute. Gel, I am a fan. I tried it recently and I absolutely love it. I did like a dark blue color and then I did a pink color, and I'm actually gonna redo the pink color right now because I didn't do 2 coats last time and it drove me crazy. So today we're gonna be doing my cheap gel routine, literally under $20. Like I think actually under 15 for all this stuff. I do like the absolute cheapest alternative of everything you're supposed to do with like the nail prep and everything. I literally ghosted everyone and was going through like one of the hardest times of my life so far, and I feel really blessed to share my experience with you guys. This whole channel is about romanticizing your life, dealing with mental illness, surviving in this crazy world. I literally crashed out. I'm telling you, God called me to come to you guys. He's been calling me for weeks to come to you guys and make a YouTube video, so I'm so excited to be back. I'm literally filming on my phone. But first I'm gonna get into the supplies of everything. Okay, she came with a lot. Nice little used, it did not come with that. It came with these extensions, which is really cool. I was debating on the extensions or builder gel, but before this, I was an advocate for press-ons. Love press-ons and still stand by them, but again, I'm so rough on my hands. I have the Sally Strong glue, and if you're a press-on girly, like please get this glue. I haven't tried them yet because it came with this nail glue, and I don't know if you can use the Sally glue on a UV light, so I'm just like, let me not do that right now. My right hand, I broke all of them, so like it's significantly shorter than this. Look how good, look, I've been like obsessing over this nail. Does anyone else do that? Do y'all do that too? Do y'all ever obsess over a nail? Because I'm proud. Y'all do not understand. I don't have natural, like this is great news. Comes with 2 filers, nail brush, cuticle oil, and these like cuticle guys right here. The UV light, a few colors. Bought this really cheap pack of colors. The nail prep is so important for this as well. So I was kind of looking for a dehydrator, but then I looked up that I can literally just use alcohol. I said, girl, what? So we're doing that. And then also I have my little Ed Hardy nail kit. I'm pretty gentle on my cuticles. The main tools I just use are just mainly like these tools from here. Love this thing. I carry it around everywhere, but the tweezers suck. They're so cute. Like, look at them. But these are the worst tweezers ever. I think they're just too dull. But anyway, I know the internet's not for everybody, and especially how it's kind of overtaken society and everything. But from the beginning, back in middle school, even elementary school, if y'all remember, posting selfies for the first time. I love social media as a way of expression. Though I'm a creative, I'm an author. My dream is to direct and model, and I love video editing and everything. So it's very weird for me to be offline. I did put on a little bit of sunscreen. This is the color we're gonna be doing today. Copper pink purple, like this is the one. And also Khalil kind of helped me pick out colors, because I was like, do I do brown, blue, green, orange, or this pink? I was like, you right, I should do it. So where do I start? I left my corporate, very well paying 9-to-5 job. I was really good at the job. Already for my age, for my limited experience in the field, was already being promoted over and over and over again. I was excelling so fast in the corporate world. I'm 23 years old. My mom is like a workaholic. She was born from workaholic. Y'all know my grandma. She had passed away, and she was my everything. She'd passed away, you know, working at Dollar General, and my grandma wanted to travel the world, and she's such a beautiful person, and you know, that's why I always like bring her clothes with me and wear them whenever I go travel somewhere. And just a little backstory of my work ethic and my guilty conscience for kind of living for myself. Had landed a corporate job that I've worked for like, it would have been almost like 4 years. Now I got moved to like a different department. I'm making so much money. It's so stressful, but if y'all know me, like, I like the stress. I like the hard work. I love showing up and just doing my best and giving my all, and especially with hospitality, like helping people and talking to people every day, and a corporate job, you know, like I got that at 23. A lot of people dream to have a 9-to-5, but feeling like I was living for someone else. It made sense, hospitality for me, but I knew that's not what I saw myself doing. Look, God had spoke to me. He gave me dreams long time ago, and it felt like I was living in someone else's dream, which I feel like looking outside, it would have made sense, the career path for me, but my heart was not in it. Waking up every day and thinking about going to that job gave me so much anxiety, and I don't know why. The people were amazing. My coworkers are the sweetest people like ever. So you're probably thinking, Des, you left your 9-to-5 because God told you to do so. Like, you weren't kidding. You're actually, are you okay? Even though it seemed right and comfortable, it didn't seem right. It just seems it would be stupid for me to leave that, and that's obviously what it seemed like. I go on vacation, as y'all saw, and which, by the way, I'm still gonna post if y'all are interested, that vacation vlog and all those fun videos I have still stored. I am still down to post those if y'all are interested. Pause here, because I also have an insane story time where I literally had such a spiritual war. I'm talking like insane episode I just have to talk about too, if y'all are interested in that. Okay, continuing. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so sorry. My dog is freaking out. She's literally barking at nothing right now. I don't know what's going on. Like, there's no reflection. Like, Misa doesn't bark at reflections. Like, she's super, super smart. And she's just been sitting here full-fledged barking. And then she came over here and started barking at the mirror. I don't know. Mies, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong? Mies, what's wrong, baby? Come here. Are you okay? Are we okay? What is it, baby? Oh my gosh, are you crying? Baby, what is it? What is it, Mies? That was so scary. Stop. What were you just talking about? And also, like, she knows her reflection. Like, guys, what's going on? Now she's barking at the mirror. Misa, come here. She's wagging her tail. Misa does not do that, and it's 3 a.m. right now. That was really freaky. I tried to meditate. I felt like a presence was here. I don't know. So scratch the shaping. I already shaped one nail pretty good. Mies. She's freaking out, dude. Sorry, I literally cannot make that up. But yeah, you're probably... Mies, just leave him alone. Whatever, just leave it alone. Whatever it is, please. Mies, please. Continuing on, it is probably gonna be a little hard to follow if you're just here for the nails. You may be thinking, what made you quit? Like, did God just make you quit? It was not shown to me. I had, vibes and feelings that this wasn't for me. I had no intention on just up and quitting my corporate job at all. Until randomly one day, August 2024 happened. I'm 22 years old. I'm working at the job. Everything's great. Everything's normal. Literally randomly as I start breaking out in hives. For me itching, and then soon my whole entire, and when I mean my whole entire body, I'll insert pictures where I can. It was all on my arms, on my stomach, on my ears, my lips would swell, it would be on my legs, on my feet. Oh my gosh. Y'all ever had hives on your feet? You can't walk. And hives, man, I've never felt so uncomfortable in my body. It literally felt like my flesh was burning, itching, and you can't itch because it just makes it spread even more. I break out in severe hives. I don't know why I'm like this, but I didn't think to go to the doctor, so I went like this for a few days, and I just couldn't bear it. It would happen randomly at work, randomly at home. It would just be random times, no matter where I was. It seemed like every hour, every day since August, for months, every day, almost every hour, full hives, the hives y'all see on screen. And I had never dealt with anything like that before. Prior, I never thought I had allergies. The only medical kind of things I have, y'all know, is just my mental disorders. And that's about it that I know of. So I was really scared. Finally ended up going to the doctor, right? They were asking, is there any change of diet, any new detergent, and anything like that. I'm just no, literally nothing is different. I promise you, absolutely nothing was different. This was random as From then I ended up they recommended skin testing. They didn't think it was my medicine, so they ruled that out. So we did blood work there. I remember going to the allergist being I don't have allergies. And then he was based on your voice, you have allergies. I was ah. And y'all, I'm 23, I live with my man. I've lived on my own way before, but y'all, going to the doctor and also growing up and growing into a woman and your body changing, I was so freaking scared. I'm hives? What the mess? I ain't never ever. And I'm talking, I was having hives every single day. 4 months straight. The allergist, it was a long process. I had to wait for the blood work to come in. I had to go schedule appointments. And it's expensive just to even go to the allergist to figure this out. Meanwhile, I can't sleep. I can't walk because the hives get on my feet sometimes. It's so unbearably uncomfortable. It's literally feels like I'm being burned from the inside. I don't know how else to describe it. It just felt like my skin was on fire all the time. I was really nervous that it was gonna be my medicine because y'all know with mental health journey, medicine changes are almost inevitable. It's, you gotta find your perfect one, and I found my perfect one, and I would have been so heartbroken if I had to kind of start over, but still grateful and blessed, obviously, to even have the money to get medicine and be able to have that opportunity and everything like that. If I was allergic to his medicine, I would have been distraught, but it is what it is. I also have a cat and a dog, but I've always grown up with dogs. We just didn't know what it could be, but the skin test came back. I'm literally allergic to everything. I'm allergic to a little bit of dog, a little bit of cat. They do it on a scale system. It's a scale of 1 to 6, and they prick your skin with all your allergies or all the things that usually, cause allergies, and see if you're allergic. And of course, I'm allergic to the trees and the grass that are local in Texas, so awesome. But still, it doesn't necessarily explain why I broke out, but allergies and hives are kind of weird because it could be a lot of things. It could be your cup just filling up, and something just set it off. So It's about maintaining it. The main objective was just getting rid of my hives and then kind of figuring out what was going on, because it was just that severe. I ended up leaving the job to even figure this out. Became like a different person. I was so anxious. I couldn't function at work. I couldn't even think, because all I could focus on is how my body is feeling. Like, even when the hive wasn't like on yet, you can feel it like under your skin, and then you look down and you're like, oh cool, I'm breaking out, awesome. Had to go to work in like long sleeves and pants all the time, even though it was so hot, because I didn't want people to see my eyes because I look crazy. I just could not work like that. I had to put myself first, which is the first time I did that. So now I am left with the medical bills, going to the doctors and trying to do that. Soon I run out of funds to fund my doctor's trip. I get prescribed Allegra, Zyrtec, and I have to take a shot every 2 weeks. And I'm still actively doing that, taking 2 Allegras in the morning, 2 Zyrtecs at night, and the shot every 2 weeks that I have to inject in myself. And I am struggling financially. I'm talking like dollar to dollar. It took one missed paycheck here in America for us to, I almost got evicted. Like, when I say we literally court date set, almost got evicted, because I didn't have my half of you know, and rent is not cheap, as y'all know, here in 2025. My car almost got taken away from me, and I couldn't go to the allergist anymore. So I still am catching up. It just got to the point with me being off work. I have this big dog, I have a cat, I have my boyfriend. Like, I have a life here, and we were literally about to be homeless with nowhere to go and no one to help, because who has money? It's 2025. Like, felt so guilty because I'm like, I left the job. During all this, I didn't go back. I wasn't happy at that job, and the stress made it worse on my hives. Fast forwarding a little bit, by the time I got better, I decided that I wasn't going to return to my corporate job, and it literally felt like a calling. Like, it felt like my out almost. It's at the point now where it's like I have to find ways of money, take my allergy medicine so I don't break out in hives again. I'm still dealing with that to this day. I still take 2 Allegras in the morning, 2 Zyrtecs at night, and allergy shots every 2 weeks, because if I don't, then I'm gonna break out again. Like, for real. Trust me, I accidentally missed a dose and it's not fun. Wait, Khalil's home and Nala came to join us. What? Look at that guy. That's when you get Mr. Stainless. I feel like a little doctor. I love yapping to y'all, even if it's about my traumaticness, and just feeling so sad about leaving the job, my 9-to-5, and felt like I was like letting my mom down. I felt like I was letting down anybody who couldn't get a 9-to-5 corporate job at 20 years old or 18 when I, got hired. But it was not meant for me, and the Lord was like begging me to be like, girl, you cannot conform. What are you doing? I still don't know why, but attempting to shape the little nails I have. Now here's the dilemma. I mentioned this hand is long and beautiful and luxurious and gorgeous, and this hand is nubby. So I don't know if I should make this one nubby or if I should just not have them even and just live my life. I think I'm gonna do like when you're filing your nail, I like to like go in here and then file. It just makes them look really clean. I'm not a very put together girl, so I like to fool people when I can. The signs were getting so bad to where the YouTube tarot girlies were showing up on my page being like, you consumed enough content, press record. I said, okay. I said, fine. I said, okay, I'm here, y'all. Yeah, I was a hot mess. Not only was I broken out in hives, I was so broken emotionally, mentally, And it was crazy how much of like my contentness was tied to this paycheck I was getting. That was making myself miserable to get, and only to live by, you know, to just get me through. Like I mentioned, this 9-to-5 job, this corporate job that I had left, like, was way above minimum wage, and yet still, you know, it just wasn't worth it. Oh yeah, so when I was like getting called to make YouTube video, I had no idea what it was gonna be about. I have all these videos on my thing. I didn't know, it just felt weird posting those. I felt like, especially with everything going on, I was like, God, what do you want me to make a video about? Like, what are we doing? He literally said this. I said, wow. Someone needs to hear it. Someone needs to hear all this. You hear that in the background, it's just Misa chewing her bone. I call it sanding down, but you're just wanting to file a little off the top to get like a rough surface when you want to do your dehydrator, or like me, the alcohol works. I'm going to do the base coat cure, and then you nail polish cure, second coat cure, and then the top coat and then cure, and it should be done. Mise. Oh shoot. Oh yes, nice and dry. That's what you want. You want them dry. You want to take all the oils off your nails so it can all stick. Doesn't it kind of sound like I know what I'm talking about? I forgot to use this brush. I'm still gonna use it because I love it. I feel like, especially with social media and, you know, free opinion, and also just how we were all raised, society, it's so easy to be like, okay, like I have to do this to be quote unquote successful, and if it doesn't look like this, then I'm not, and if I'm poor or broke, that's a me problem, when in actuality, like, first of all, it's a societal problem. Like, do we want to address that, everybody? Like, who can afford to live right now? Like I mentioned, I made well above minimum wage, and it's still like basically living paycheck to paycheck. You know, you work full time, bust your ass to pay for rent and your bills, and then hopefully you'll have enough to get some food. Very cute. Like, sorry, cure doing this, just taking some time for yourself. Also, like, can we talk about that? Now you may be thinking, after all that, how are you here? Like, what in the world? God, no, seriously, like, I'm not even kidding, y'all. And if you're watching this far, or I mean, I'm sure, you know, careful, Nala, so nosy, y'all. I just hope y'all can not so much sympathize or empathize, but relate or understand that if you hit a bump in the road or something goes on, that y'all have to get up and keep moving. Also, use that opportunity to pray and call to God and be like, Lord, what's going on? Everyone's single life is different, and y'all's journey and y'all's calling is different. And that dream y'all had when y'all was a kid, okay, that aspiration y'all had, like, that is God, like, telling you, like, you didn't have that gift for a reason. You didn't have that interest for no reason, you know. I say y'all act on it. And if you are working a corporate job, or you are working a job, I just really passionately advise you at least to make time for your passions and see where it gets you. I promise that you're gonna see crazy growth. And I'm gonna do a video, a little sneak peek has been for me, like, meditating too, which is crazy, because like, if you're the type of person that says that you can't meditate because you can't, like, focus, then that means you are the perfect person to meditate, because that means you're present. Really understand that. I'm gonna do a whole video on it, because I have this app I want to recommend too that I've been loving. I have a little streak on there. Yes, thank you. I also wanted to get on here too and say that, especially with the times and in America with politics and everything, now more than ever, we need to remember to unite and love each other, y'all, okay? we all are human, and y'all know my eyes twitching. I'm really biting my tongue here not to look, but I mean this. Regardless of your political status, it's time to not freaking divide. I'm tired of us fighting against each other like that. Do y'all not? That's what they want. Like, come on, y'all. Yes. I downloaded Red Note too. Love her. I'm gonna keep it too. So like the community there is so sweet. Instagram, look, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Instagram, y'all. What are y'all gonna do? Are we staying on Instagram? I like Instagram for like posting pictures, but y'all, Meta. Like, can someone out there just make another Instagram app, please? Y'all can literally call it Instagram. I don't care. Like, we need to eat the rich. What's going on, y'all? But if you do get it everywhere, just make sure to clean it up before you cure it, or else it will cure on you and like will not come off. The glasses are on, y'all. Don't call me the librarian from Monsters Inc., okay? Work. It was so bad, y'all. I literally had to watch a video on how to paint my nail, and basically what you want to do is like you want to do straight strokes. No, this is cute. Guys, I'm happy again. All that to say, that whole sob story just to say that this is your sign. This is your sign to do whatever it is that is calling on your heart. The hardest part is to start the inertia. Follow your dreams, but to be the best version of yourself, okay? That's all I want for y'all out of this channel. I just want this to be a home, a safe space for y'all to feel welcome, to feel like yourself, because that's what the world needs to be. And that's what it's going to be as long as we're in charge, okay? Back in high school, I feel so weird talking about God because it's almost like a trigger for a lot of people, or maybe they have a connotation. I just really encourage y'all to close your eyes and be like, God help me. Look, I worship an immediate God. Following him, you know it's gonna work out for the good. You're on the good team, y'all. Y'all are on the winning side, okay? But he's immediate. All you have to do is call him. He ain't gonna chase you. Look, he did enough. A miracle. And I don't know if y'all know, like, just even getting money, finding a job, all those things, 2025, y'all know. If y'all don't know, go on TikTok, okay? If you're an elder, please don't be stuck in your ways and get with the system. Have some empathy with us. It is not like it is back when y'all were growing up. I am so sorry. Like, yes, y'all were fighting, y'all's fight, but please have some empathy for this generation going through it, y'all, because, I mean, y'all are living in the times too. Y'all understand how hard it is. And that's all I'm asking from this video is come to God, okay? And especially with how things are coming into the future with the people in power and all this fun stuff that seems like it's coming into fruition. Can't wait. Like oligarchy, what? Stop. Like, no way. We're really gonna need each other and God. Like, y'all are gonna want to be on the winning team, on the good team. Just know if you're alone, you have me. Didn't know how I was gonna get through any of it. Like, we worship an immediate God, and he didn't hesitate. He was waiting out the door for me to come. Open it up, and everything's okay. For that, I feel literally like so good again. I feel like myself again. Y'all did not need to see me how I was. I just felt so just defeated during all this, and when that was what I needed to do all along. I'm a nail girly, obviously, because I have to have some type of pigment on my little bones. Okay, y'all, we're on the last cure of the right hand, so that means that the video is gonna be ending here soon. I honestly did not expect me to share all this on the internet and be so vulnerable with you guys about this, but times are changing, times are dire, and I've always been about creating a platform and a home for you guys, and myself even, to have an escape and a family, and to be the best versions of ourselves. And if I can just get through to one person, then that would be amazing. Ooh. All right, well, that is it. This is literally how they turned out. I think they're so cute. Like, I feel whole again. I hope this resonated with you guys, and if it didn't, thank you for staying this long and supporting me and my journey. I appreciate it more than you guys could ever know. Seriously. Stay safe out there, guys, okay? Love ya. Bye.